Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about, is there an actual minimum hours of training that you're going to need in order to get a CDL license? Well, the simple answer is, as of right now, no. There is no minimum requirement of hours needed to get a CDL license, which means technically, legally, you don't even have to go to a school. However, there is talks in the works, and there's been talking about it for a while, but COVID kind of pushed things back, where they're looking to make a big change, and that change is going to be that everyone looking to get a CDL license must go to a certified training center, which is what we are. And in that case, we have to make sure that you're required to hit certain minimums of requirements before you're even able to sit at your CDL road test, and we're supposed to give you a certificate. So those are all things in the works itself. However, if you're one of those YouTube University type of people and you learn everything off YouTube, as of right now, technically speaking, you do not legally have to go to a driving school. There's no legal minimum hours of training required to get yourself a CDL license. In the future, that whole thing might change. But let me kind of convince you on what is average and what kind of level that you can expect if you're coming in looking to get a CDL license. So in order to get a CDL license itself, there's pretty much a two-step process. Step number one, you first have to pass a few different written exams to get yourself a CDL permit. Step number two, you're going to have to pass a 2.5-hour long road test to get your actual license. So that being said, this whole process, you can there's going to be book work to get past those written tests, and then there's going to be hands-on training work to get past an actual road test itself. So there are a good amount of people who just go and study online and pass that written exam on their own, and they don't really come to school. There's also a good amount of people who choose to come to our school to make sure that they get the best training available so they can pass the first time, because a lot of people who go and study on their own, it takes them 2 or 3 times to pass, which means they're just wasting more time throughout this entire process, and we try to give you the shortcut there. When it comes to taking the road test itself, pretty much here's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to know how to inspect both the inside and outside of the truck, and that's where most people do fail, simply because they're using the wrong wording. So we've had diesel mechanics come in, take the test, and fail simply because they're not giving us the information that the book is requiring or the CDL manual requires. Second thing is, you're going to have to be pretty good at parking the tractor trailer, which means parallel parking, offset backing, alley docking, and straight line backing. And third, you're going to have to know how to drive this vehicle on the road itself. So we hear a lot of people, hey, I'm just going to drive with my buddy or whatever it is, and that's fine, you can, there's nothing illegal about it. Just make sure, legally speaking, with your permit, you cannot be driving any vehicle that has a load in the back of it. Also understand that you're putting a big burden on that individual who has a truck, because if this is what he does for a living, that means if he can't be loaded when he's training you, that means he's going to have to stop getting paid in order to train you, which can be more expensive in the long run. But that being said, the one thing you definitely have to understand is a lot of people who have been driving for many years, if they were to get retested today, they would not be able to pass simply because of the bad habits that they go for. So we hear this all the time where people come in, they just want to take a CDL road test with us. We say, hey, do you want training? No, I'm good. And they're pretty good drivers. But when it comes to taking the test itself, they do not pass simply because they have those bad habits. I mean, just think about it. If you were to retake the car test again, and back when you were a teenager, do you always drive with 2 hands on the wheel? Do you even remember all the rules that you do? Or do you have bad habits where you're looking at your phone sometimes? You're driving with 1 finger at times, maybe you're driving with a knee or whatever it is, right? Same thing happens with truck drivers over time. So, like I said, long story short, you can get trained by whoever you want legally, but if you want the shortest cut way to do it, yes, you're going to have to pay a little bit of something in order to get the shortcut itself. We're here to help you out, because we're going to walk you through that entire process. Here at Driving Academy, we have guaranteed training courses available where we can guarantee that you walk away with a CDL, and that's going to give you over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the road test, so you keep going for the test until you pass. You might be saying, well, I don't need 100 hours of training, John. No big deal. We have courses that are called half courses. How those half courses work is they give you a lot less training, and they either come with 1 or 2 tries at the test. They're also at a cheaper price overall as well. The best bang for your buck would be those guaranteed courses when you really want to find out about that. If you're looking for more information on that, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. The only other thing I have to say is, the cool thing about coming to our school is that we can actually give you the CDL road test. That's right, so we are third-party CDL testing examiners, which means that we have the ability to test you no matter what state you're coming from, which gives us the ability to accept students nationwide. So one more time, if you're watching this from any other state, as long as it's in the United States, we can help you get your CDL license, whether it's just a road test or whether it's training with a road test package is included. Give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.